I'm here with Jaden Vigneri. Jaden, how excited are you for the upcoming tennis season?
Oh, I'm very excited. We're going to be very good this year. We have a bunch of new players. Everyone's returning for the most part. And I think we're going to be very good. We may be ranked in state. We may be able to really seriously compete for the short conference finals. And I'm looking forward to it more than any other season.
Yeah, and let's look ahead. Your first game is against Southern away. I know we haven't played them, I don't think, in our CBA careers. Are you looking forward to that match?
Yeah, whenever we play a new player or a new team, I should say, that's always an interesting experience because you never know what to expect. Sometimes we've really not had competitive matches. Sometimes we've had really close ones. And, to start off the season with a new opponent, I think it's a good sign that different teams want to play us. It could be a sign that we're a stronger team than we were before. And we were pretty good last year, too. So I'm looking forward to, everything starting up.
Yeah, and our first match at the home courts is against Ocean City. First time they're coming to us, not having to play on their grass situation.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to that match as well?
I am, yeah. We've played them, 2 years in a row now, and both of those times I've ended up slipping and falling on their grass courts. And it's fun, but also, it's nicer to play at home. We have beautiful tennis courts now. So the more that we can play on them, and a lot of our games are home, I think, the better we're off, I feel.
Yeah, and is it a different mindset, obviously, being a senior this year, last year? Do you feel like you have something to prove?
I don't know so much if I have something to prove. I feel like the reason why I feel happier about the season that I feel like I don't really. All of us, most of the team is seniors. Now we've played all sorts of matches and stuff. We've gotten better throughout the years. We've won some really close matches, and we can do it a lot better. We can play a lot better this year. But I think that we've achieved good things in the past few seasons. And I think for me personally, I'm going to be a little bit more laid back and still really compete, and really try and play my best, especially since these matches are even more important than they ever were before. But I want to be a little bit more laid back and just kind of enjoy it because it's going to be my last season here.
Yeah, and obviously this year we got a lot of tournaments. Sometimes are 2-dayers, 1-dayers. Are tournaments do you have a different mindset going into tournaments than a regular match?
Yeah, tournaments have always been, maybe not for me personally, my favorite thing, because when I played singles tournaments, it was kind of like your entire weekend is that thing, and you kind of feel like you never leave. It can really be an exhausting experience, but I've always liked tournaments when it's a team aspect, because then it's kind of like even if you're exhausted, you're ready to go again when you have teammates supporting you and stuff like that. But I do think it changes the dynamic a little bit because it's like you win a bunch of matches, you maybe play 2 teams in one day, then you're right back at it the next day. So it can feel a little bit more exhausting, especially if we're driving there and back and everything. I don't know if we'll stay up there, how that would work, but first we need to get to day 2 if we are able to get that far.
Yeah, and last question. What is one match on your calendar that you're kind of circling and that you're looking forward to?
I feel like for everyone it's got to be whenever we play Marlboro this season because they've beaten us pretty badly, 2 of my 3 years here. Last year it was a lot more competitive, and I think that really now that we're a better team, we have an opportunity to beat them to potentially be the top team in the short conference, but we could also fall short, so that's definitely a match that's circled on my calendar.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem.